Good morning, y'all. Good morning, y'all. Excuse me. I'm sorry. I got a cold. No, it's not COVID. So, okay. There are other things out there besides COVID. I just got a cold. So, voice a little raspy and all that. And so, I'm also having a hard time breathing. So, please bear with me. But, also, right there, I should tell you, listen to your body, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? I mean, always train, exactly. Always do your best and train hard. But listen to your body. Because I don't care how strong you are mentally or how strong you are physically. Okay? Your body will shut down on you. Okay? It will tell you enough is enough. So make sure you listen to your body. All right? Very important. Now, that being said, I want to wish everybody good luck and having a great time at that seminar in Fort Washington. I actually grew up there, about 3 or 4 miles out from Fort Washington. It was very, very close to the house I grew up in as a child in the late 70s, 1980s, until I moved up to the Pocono area. Okay. My parents divorced when I was 2, or separated when I was 2, so I would be in the main city of Philadelphia every weekend in summers. And but the rest of the year, growing up, I lived right there in Erdenheim, Flower Town area, Springfield Township. Fort Washington's about 3 or 4 miles from where I grew up. So the house I grew up on right there was 721 Bethlehem Pike. So if anybody up in that area, check out my old house. You see how big it was, and beautiful house. It's changed a lot since we lived there but it was always a big house, and it was nice. A lot of good memories there. But I know everybody's gonna have a great time. It's gonna be very informative. So the host, special guests, and all of that, I'm here and they're gonna be there. Wish you all a great time. Now, I want to talk to everyone about support, and we all need to support each other, absolutely, in the martial arts community. Support in any way you possibly can. But you also have to make sure to take care of you and your own. Very important. Don't feel pressured into doing things that you can't really afford to do, or you don't have the time to do. Don't. You're not being mean or, ungodly because you can't do what others may be able to do more of. Okay? No. You got nothing to feel guilty about. As long as you know you've tried your best and you've always been supportive, no matter what, you got nothing to feel guilty about. That's for me. This goes for anybody out there. Okay? I'll go to seminars when I have the time and when I can afford it. Okay? Other than that, I'm not going to be pressured or be guilt-tripped into anything like that and be told that I'm not supportive when I know I've been pretty supportive towards everyone. I'm pretty sure I have. Even the ones that haven't gotten along with in the past. I've put things aside and I've always supported them as well and other things. Okay? So support is very important, yes. Support your community. But a lot of us live in reality. A lot of us live in the real world. A lot of us have our own responsibilities. An old friend of mine told me once, everybody has their own problems. You keep your problems and I'll keep my problems. And you know what? Those are wise words. Okay? You're not being selfish. You're not. You're not being cold-hearted or anything like that. You're being smart. Because you can't support your own. You can't support your own family. Okay? If you are going out of your means and supporting other endeavors that it's your passion or your love and so forth. Okay? And martial arts, Hapkido is my third passion, next to my family and my wife, first and foremost above all others. So your family and your significant other and your kids should always come first before anything. Even Hapkido, even martial arts. Okay? And if you are not a rich person like me, okay, traveling and every once a month doing a seminar or stuff like that, it's not conceivable and it's not going to happen. Now, if people want to take that as me not being supportive enough or anything like that, then I'm very sorry. I really am, but it is what it is. And that's not going to change unless I win the lottery tomorrow, okay? Or unless I get some kind of huge pay increase. That's not going to change. So take it for what it's worth. Now, if you want to feel that I'm not being supportive or you think I'm not supporting enough, well then, by all means, please feel free to do what you feel you have to do. And that's fine. You'll have my blessings, okay? You'll get no grief from me about it. It is what it is. But I'm also letting everybody else know too that I am actually now going to start making myself available for seminars myself. Because believe it or not, a lot of people out there are throwing seminars, okay? I've been doing Hapkido longer than they have, okay? And I'm pretty good at it, regardless of what anybody says, okay? And I have a lot to teach. So I'm letting everybody know now that coming up within the next year, I'm going to be making myself available for seminars as well. So that being said, though, support is very important. And do your best. Always try to do your best and support whatever federation or organization you belong to and friends and so on. But support yourself and your family first. That comes first before all others. Now, people can't understand that. And people say, well, they don't want to hear about, well, you're this busy or that busy, that you can't do this, you can't do that, or they don't want to hear about work anymore or about travel. Okay, I get it, I understand. That's really, that's your decision, okay? That's your decision. So, remember what you say. Remember what you said. That being said, I wish you all the best. I'm sure that seminars will be great, very informative in Fort Washington, And like I said, it would have been very nostalgic for me to be able to go there because it's literally where I grew up. So it would have been nice, but I have no regrets at all. Okay? First off, if I'm traveling to Pennsylvania, it's going to see my family again. Again, I have most of my family's up there in PA. And sorry, but they're much more important to me than any seminar or even Hapkido for that matter. Family comes first. Now, if you're the type who puts family on the back burner for your art, I'm not downing you. You do what you feel you need to do for you, what's best for you. I know what's best for me. I'm I'm a big boy now, so, diaper's been off many years. Okay, but if I'm doing any traveling at this point, or at this time, any kind of traveling whatsoever, and spending any kind of money like that, it's to see my family, not to do a seminar. Okay, now people can say, oh, well, you're just being lazy or whatever. I train every day. I train today, even though I'm sick. I'm feeling very under the weather, but I train today. And I'm here at work as well. And again, like I said, it's not COVID, so don't go, oh, he's putting people's lives in danger. Shut up. Don't give me that silly stuff, okay, please. All right, it's a cold, but it still puts me under the weather, because it's very rare whenever I do get sick. So when I do get sick, it hits me harder than most because I rarely ever get sick. But, again, I have no guilty feelings whatsoever. I won't be guilt-tripped. And I won't be felt like I'm not being supportive. I've been nothing but supportive to everybody. Okay, now if you think opening my wallet or my checkbook makes me more supportive, well then, I guess some people's definition of support is different than my definition of support. And that's okay. It's okay. Everybody has their own perceived realities. I know what my real reality is, and that's my family and my obligations at home first. With that being said, I wish you all the best. Have a great time in Fort Washington, and keep training. God bless you.